In this video, we'll share the investment guidelines which are essential for people once they decide to enter the stock markets. So here I go. Rule number 1, a standard recipe. One needs to have a standard recipe. Now, a recipe is a set of instructions that need to be followed effectively in order to achieve a desired result. One needs to be successful in the stock markets, therefore the recipe should be such that if followed effectively should make you successful in your efforts. Rule number 2, a standard recipe acts like a roadmap for you. A lot of people come in the markets with a game plan, but land up doing things completely differently due to the emotion of the moment. This is where the standard recipe saves you and keeps you on track in order to achieve that desired result. Rule number 3, always protect your capital. A lot of people enter the stock markets with no stop loss in mind. On a loss-making trade, they say, oh, it will come back tomorrow. Let it at least come back to its purchase price. Let me give it some more time, and much more. But a stop loss gives you that important protection for your capital. Discipline is vital for your success in the stock markets, and stop loss ensures that discipline within an investor. Rule number 4. It's important for you to understand that the real money is made by capturing the big rallies. It's not made by just day trading or getting in and out of the markets every 2 seconds. It's made by capturing those big moves, and therefore it's essential for you to let your winners ride and make the most out of them. Rule number 5, always invest with the trend. Identify what trend the markets are in. If the markets are on an uptrend, always be a buyer. If the markets are on a downtrend, always be on the sell side. But make sure that you always invest with the trend, and this is how the odds will always be in your favor. Rule number 6, do not listen to the news. The reason why I'm saying this is because many stories are planted in the news by market participants to affect the market and influence your judgment. Only pay attention to the real news, and that is what the markets are doing. Listening to the markets is very important. Rule number 7, do not listen to the broker. The broker has a vested interest in putting the money in his or her pockets and not yours. There's a conflict of interest there. So do your own homework and make your own investments. Rule number 8, money management. You have to be really good at managing your capital. How much money to be invested in each idea. How to effectively build your capital. Now, this is closely linked to all the other rules that I've spoken about earlier. Rule number 9, you have to be a disciplined investor. You have to maintain discipline in your lifestyle, with your stocks, with the recipe that you are following. You have to be disciplined to book profits when the stock hits its objective. You have to be disciplined in order to book the loss when the stock hits the stop loss. Discipline to me is the key element for you to be successful in the markets. Rule number 10. Now this is an essential one. Always be on the lookout for the right knowledge, as the right knowledge is the only thing that will give you results, which will inevitably lead to success. Thank you for watching this video.